everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and welcome back to Dark Cloud 2. This episode we're going to continue fighting our way through the dungeon. This time though, we have to attack and defeat all enemies using only Max's right-hand weapon. Let's see if we can do that. I don't know if we can at this point.
The underground channel ran on ahead in front of me. And as I pressed on, heading deeper, for some reason, thoughts of you, Mother, filled my head. I don't remember your face now, Mother, even though I must have seen it so often when I was small.
Can you hear me? Max! How's it going? Made any progress?
Yeah, looks like I made it to the next floor.
The further in you go, the stronger the monsters are. Watch out!
He's not kidding.
I will.
To defeat the stronger monsters, you'll need to strengthen your weapons.
I've been doing that.
If you don't take care of your weapons, you'll run into trouble on the next floor. If you want to know more about combat, give me a buzz. I'll help you out whenever you want. Select Help from the main menu and choose what you want to know about from the list. You're a great fighter, so you'll pick up on it in no time.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay, be careful.
You know, it makes sense. Well, actually, no, it really didn't. It made sense a little bit, I guess, that the character from Dark Cloud 1 knew how to fight because he had the dagger and he had the people in the town that, like, you know, like the muscle doofus butts who would fight with their fists and all that, you know, and so he probably was taught by them, I'm guessing. But, like, Max doesn't really explain why he knows how to fight unless Donnie, you know, taught him. Anyway, though, there's something we need to do real quick since he did mention it. Our attack is 17 right now. And we have 2 synthesis points. I think we should go ahead and do this. I know that I don't think the weapon actually needed that, but I think it's just a good idea, and like the extension of things to just go ahead and do that. Isn't there like a way to like organize everything? Ah, there we go. Huh. I don't really know which way I really enjoy having it. You see, we kind of had to manually put everything in the ways we wanted it. Because you notice that it doesn't really put everything exactly where you really would want it to be. Like, for example, I always want this at the end. But it always puts it you know, everywhere else, which is kind of funny. But anyway, so his right-hand weapon, let's see, that's, yes, the wrench, okay. Let's see what enemies are here. Okay, we got a turtle. Yeah, remember how in the old game, if an enemy rolled towards you, you'd be screwed? Unless you just ran away from it? Yeah, in this one you can actually defend yourself against him. I can't always guarantee, though, that it's not going to take any damage from you. Even though you're blocking, you can still take a small amount of damage depending on what you're fighting. Just so you know. kind of water element. Alright. Perfect. Ah, flame crystal. Let's see if that's what I think it is. Yeah, yes it is. Alright. Oh, in case you're wondering, there are mimics in this, and so there are times where I'm just like, I wonder. But I don't know if they really appear in this area of the game or not, or if that's not until later. They used to scare me every time he popped out of there. I'm not gonna lie.
Which shall it be? Very good.
Nice.
Here you
Of course, I would rather have that gun, but that's okay. Usually when I don't get the weapons, a brand new one, I'm kind of pissed off about it. But what are you gonna do? Oh, this is a kind of interesting thing. Actually, I wonder if since I threw the crate, if it's gonna count off for that. Since technically throwing the crate doesn't count as using your weapon. Well, if it does, might as well go all out. I'm actually surprised that that fire didn't hurt me. Ow. There you go. Yeah, don't accidentally jump off the edge. I've actually done that before. Especially by doing that. Okay, if you're walking, it makes it a little bit easier to do that. Sometimes. Yeah, you might think it's cool that every enemy drops gold, but it doesn't, or gilda. If it doesn't mean that they drop a whole lot. Now, it did say defeat all enemies, right? So I need to make sure I keep that in mind. Oh, yeah, by the way, you can't crawl up it, so that's another thing that kind of sucks. Just so you know. Oh, and I can't tell you how many times you probably can't, like, why don't you try throwing that thing just in case it had something important in it? It's because I really don't do that very often. Like, all the time. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I just died. And in this one, unlike before where it's like, oh hey, you can leave and come back. No, no. Here's what it does. It takes you back to the main menu. So, did you forget to save? You might have, but that's okay, don't worry. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I didn't. And no, the challenges do not change as far as I'm aware. Unless you finished them all, and then I think they might. Yep, it's the same. I know, I take too many risks, what can I say?
The underground channel ran on ahead in front of me.
Skip. Don't worry, you can skip the little things. Of course, it makes the system bad, it sounds like. The one thing that sucks though is I miss out on all that stuff that I did have. You know, I actually think I will wait a little bit before I do the whole thing with, you know, fuck. You know, only use the right hand weapon. Because I don't want to have you guys constantly watch me die. So, yeah, I'll do it off screen because it's a little bit easier for me to concentrate on it. And because I can easily show it later on in the game when our weapons is a lot more powerful. Glass material, huh? Oh yeah, but at this point in the game, by the way, almost every time you use bread, you'll get healed fully. So, you know, don't worry. I didn't think charge attacks were that useful, but you know. I tried. Anyway, let's just keep going, shall we? It's such a shame that, you know, doing that doesn't force you to, you know, what am I talking about? I'm like losing my mind now because I'm like trying to concentrate on the game too much. Yeah, I will say this. This game requires a little bit more concentration because unlike before, where, you know, the enemies were predictable, a lot of these enemies tend to actually be unpredictable. Interestingly enough. Parapowder, alright. Anyway, what is it that I did off screen? Not off screen, but what did I do before? Oh yeah. Tell you what, instead of doing what I did before, let's put 2 smash on there. See, it does look a little bit cooler if you do it that way instead of having it in the menu, just so you know. Bundle of hay, huh? Nope. Lightning crystals. I believe there are holy crystals in here somewhere, I just don't know where. Yeah, just like the Divine Beast Cave. This place is a great place to come back to later on in the game. And, you know, level up your weapons at. I mean, you get more than enough experience points that even, like, late game weapons can still be, you know, leveled up. Wow. I actually broke a weapon. Interesting. This is not too bad. Huh, scrap metal. I think that turns into something useful, doesn't it? Nope, just like... thick hide. I forget what that makes into. In fact, come to think of it, I think some of those items actually end up being used for something else in the game later on. So me using them for synthesis is actually kind of a bad idea now that I think about it. And yes, I am avoiding fights now, in case you're wondering. Is that the only enemy left? If that's the only enemy left, I might as well kick its ass. I forgot that dodging is not as easy in this game.
Takes care of you guys.
It is just funny though, after you finish it, it acts like you've never played the game before, and it's like, hey, don't forget where the exits are. Like, duh, I know. Oh yeah, this is the vent room.
What's all this? Donnie, I've come into a big chamber. There are what look like tanks everywhere.
That'll be the pump room. The pumps in there are used to draw water from the lake on the outside. You're not far from the outside now.
Gotcha. Thanks, Donnie. I gotta keep going.
Good job, guys. You forgot a space between thanks and Donnie. Oh, by the way, I do not believe they brought back the duel fights.
What the?
That thing would be totally screwed. His legs would be smashed to hell.
Flotsam!
And how are we today, Max?
Oh, just fine. Thanks for asking.
I'm quite proud of you for coming all this way through the sewers, you know. By the way, Max, I took the liberty of doing a little research on you. For someone like you, living in a big house with no wants or needs, don't you think it would be a waste if you threw your life away fighting us? And how sad indeed would your dear sweet mother be?
What? What do you know about my mother?
What if I did know something? If you want to know more, give me that red stone. I've got plenty to tell you. Well,
No, no way. I'll find my mother myself. I don't need help from anyone like you.
Ah, you stinking brat! You will regret this, I guarantee!
Oh, I love his anger. Look.
Take care of them, my darling Linda.
Yeah, you definitely want to move away from Linda while you have the chance. Now, cool thing is, your attacks have no effect. But, sadly, you're forced to try to win this fight. So even that does no effect. There you go.
It's no good. I'll never win like this.
Now then, Max, what will it be?
Ah! Uh-oh. Huh?
What? Max, you all right? It's me.
Cedric, you finally completed the ride pod.
Obviously, someone named Ced or Sid or anything like that had to come up with some kind of mechanical device to help you. Right?
Yep, I named it Steve. I'm still working out the bugs, but it's got plenty of punch.
Now, why in the hell would it be called Steve? Don't worry, you'll see.
Well, did you learn your lesson or what?
That's amazing, Cedric.
My sweet Linda couldn't compete with this one. Oh, we got an ornery son of a gun here. Come back for more, huh? Take that. Huh? What the?
Well, what's wrong?
Actually, I didn't finish that energy backpack yet.
Oh
I don't
boy.
think she can handle any more fighting for now. Hop in, Max.
Get on, but it can't move.
Don't you worry about that. There's enough juice to get us back. Come on, get in. Running away, eh? Linda, get them! Adios!
We're just running away for now.
Oh my, they've run off! What poor sports!
But hey, at least now that you made it this far, you can actually explore the town. So you don't have to worry about me running around the dungeon anymore. At least for now.
Morning, Sonny. Sleep well?
Yeah. Tell me, Cedric, why do you think those circus goons are after this pendant of mine?
Who knows, kid? But if what you overheard in that room at the circus is true, then Mayor Need definitely knows something. I'll talk to Need and see if I can get anything out of him. Just don't let that pendant fall into their hands, no matter what.
Okay.
I know. I won't give this up.
Alrighty then. This thing here is the problem. We gotta finish this up and take care of that pesky elephant.
All you need is an energy pack, right?
Yep.
Well, Cedric, how about letting me handle that?
You telling me that you want to make the energy pack for Steve?
Yeah, I want to give it a try.
Alrighty then. The job's yours.
All right.
You know, inventing stuff is pretty tough work. I'll show you how, Sonny, so you listen carefully.
This is actually a fun addition to the game, in my opinion.
Okay.
Inventing something involves taking several ideas and combining them together to create something new.
So you might be thinking, okay, so how does this work exactly? Well, he'll explain a little bit more in a second, but I kind of want to give you a little touch on it a little bit. Inventing items in this game works by having you invent an idea of an item, and then you can make that item by using items that you find. The thing is, though, finding the items isn't easy, so that's where we're going to have some problems.
And ideas are, well, the building blocks for inventions. By combining the ideas inside your head, you can invent brand new stuff. Now here's some hints on making an energy pack for Steve. A milk can, pipes, and a belt. Now this is where things get tricky, see? Next, you gotta do some collecting. Here, use this camera. You can use it to capture stuff. First, press the square button to ready the camera. Then you can capture whatever you see in the viewfinder. Use the left analog stick to control the direction. And to take a picture, just press the square button again. Pretty simple, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Equip it from the item menu, use it with the square button. When in dungeons, you can only use the camera when it is equipped as an active item. Now you might be thinking, why in the hell would I use it in dungeons? Believe it or not, you actually have to. You see, to get certain inventions, you have to take pictures of enemies while they're in the middle of attacking, and certain other things too. It's not fun at all, I'll tell you right now. It's better if you can wait, but some of them you can't wait on. Some of them you actually have to do it only during that time or you miss your chance. So, keep that in mind. Obtain inside scoop memo.
Now you better go take some pictures. You need to look for a milk can, pipes, and a belt. You should be able to find them all within a couple 100 feet of here. You ready, Max? You're on your own now. Go get them.
And I'm going to do my best to get as many of the pictures as possible. In our first couple of playthroughs, I can tell you right away that we missed a couple. Anyway, we're at the end of the episode anyway, and so I'll explain a little bit more of this in the next episode. But just know that it's not fun getting all the pictures, basically. Anyway, till then everyone, bye.